Hello everybody, it's me, PatTheHyruler, and I'm here for another episode of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Okay, let me just get my audio stuff sorted out here. Okay, so yeah, I'm not actually sure if I'm too loud or anything right now, because, yeah, I don't know. Sorry if there's anything wrong with the audio. As always, you can just let me know in the chat. I should be able to see this, though I still have a horrible memory of when, like, a couple of years ago, something went wrong and I couldn't see the chat for the whole stream. So people were like freaking out. Oh no, he can't see us. Anyway, yeah, it has been like 4 months since I last uploaded The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And I decided, you know what, this is just not going to work out the way it's been going. Because like we were up to the 85th episode in our Let's Play. And I just decided, you know what, there's probably at least another 80, most likely even more episodes left of me just trying to 100% this game. So, what I decided to do was just start streaming the game. I don't know how frequent this will be. If you look at the past, then my stream schedule is non-existent. So, yeah, I don't know when, I can't say when the next stream will be. But if I feel like playing Breath of the Wild, I'll do it here. But yeah, it has been 4 months since I last uploaded an episode of this, and I think it's been way longer since I last played Breath of the Wild. So it is certainly interesting coming back here, and I'm actually pretty excited. Right. I'm not sure how loud the game is compared to my voice, because I haven't actually turned the game on yet. So I thought we could figure that out together. But yeah, I just felt like streaming after a long while of not feeling like streaming. What was that? Come on. It really sucks that, like, I don't like using Messenger. I think the design is horrible. But some people, they don't have Discord, so I gotta use it. Okay, thank you. That's not important right now. I'm just gonna turn off Wi-Fi. Cool. But yeah, we're just gonna be going on our quest of 100%ing the game, and I don't know if there's really any interest for this kind of stuff. The Breath of the Wild hype has died down, like, 2 years ago. But you know what, I don't really care, because my channel is not a big one, and the reason I do this is not for the views. I mean, would I love to have views and people watching me and be famous on YouTube, whatever? Sure, that would be really nice. But if I were actually expecting that to happen, then I probably would have given up a while ago. Like, come on. My channel is not a big one. I'm just here playing video games, mostly for my own enjoyment, and if someone comes here and has a fun time as well, well, I don't see anything wrong with that. Ooh, alright, we get to do a software update. Oh yeah, I think that's the freaking Labo VR update. I don't have Labo VR, and I don't know if I'm going to get it, but it does seem interesting. The point is, it's 40 euros, right? Something like that. And I don't, like, there are so many other things you could buy with 40 euros. And yeah, I get it. If you look at every single purchase you've made that way, then you'll probably realize, oh no, I've made a lot of bad purchases. But like for 40 euros, you could buy a bunch of great indie games, or just like, I don't know, you could, if you look at the amount of entertainment you could get out of 40 bucks, then Labo VR is really not at the top of that. But it does seem like a really cool thing to get. So yeah, but I don't have it, because I think for 40 euros you could get something else. Like, even, like, I don't know, you could even get something crazy. Like, you could get a GameCube on Amazon for around 40 euros, minus delivery not included. But like, the point is, there is just a bunch of stuff you could get for 40 euros. You can even buy like a whole, depending on the size of the pizza, you could buy 5 pizzas. Like, I don't know. My point is, Labo is not at the top of my priorities right now. But then again, I'm the guy who spent $80 on the first freaking Labo. Wait, how much did yeah, I think it was like 80 euros. I'm really using the monetary units interchangeably here, aren't I? But yeah, the point is, if you start weighing all your past purchases like that, then you will feel stupid as hell. But so I don't think I will weigh all my past purchases like that, because yeah, just don't judge your past self, judge your current self, I think, because everything you did just sort of got you to where you are. If you just keep worrying over a stupid decision you made in the past, then you're like, I don't know. Of course, it's also important to learn from the past, but I think you get what I mean. I don't think it's super important for me to keep explaining this. Alright, so I don't know how this format is actually going to work. My chat is over there. I'll get this one over here as well. Right. Actually, let me close this folder. And let's hop into this. Actually, the audio balance, as I said, I'm not sure about that. So I will check this out in just a second. Actually, as soon as I get into the game. Is this the right user? I am... Yeah, that is the right user. So let's just continue here. I really don't remember what I've done. Okay, so I'm gonna turn on both the monitoring for my microphone and the game audio. And whoa, both are really loud for me. So I'm gonna have to turn those down. Right. And of course the game is quiet right now, so I can't really check how loud it is. Compared to me. Come on, game, load your thing. Aha, here we are. Alright, jump. Whoa, okay. Am I too loud compared to the game or not? I don't think so. Like, it sounds pretty alright to me right now. So I think I can just leave it at that. Yeah, I think that sounds alright. Because like I'm hearing my own voice probably even amplified because it's in my head. And yeah, it sounds alright to me. If there's a problem, let me know. But I think it sounds great. Or if not great, acceptable. As good as it's gonna get right now. If you disagree, go ahead and freaking argue with me in the chat. Alright, I have my Breath of the Wild tracker app out here. Actually, I should put my phone to charge. Yeah, professionalism at its best. The stream has been going on for like 5 minutes. And I still haven't started, which is actually a pretty good thing. Wait, I think I said this up so that if I move far away from the mic, you can't hear me. So, I don't know if you heard what I just said. But, yeah. So there have been times when I said, oh, the stream would start, and then I took 30 minutes trying to solve some problems. Cool. I will get my phone charger. Alright, and in case you're not familiar with what's going on here, then basically I have the Breath of the Wild tracker app on my phone where I track all the things that I'm collecting. Right, where even are we here? What are we doing? Kakariko Bridge, which is, yeah, it's right to the north of that stable that I remember existing. If I could find that on the map here, that would be great. It would also be nice if I could like show you what's actually going on my phone, but that would be I don't actually know how hard that would be to set up, but that would be at least some work to do. Okay, did we get? Let me just zoom in. Looks like there's 2 Korok seeds over here, which I don't think I've gotten because it shows them on the map here. Or it shows Korok seeds you've collected on the map, so I don't think I have that one yet. So let's just go ahead and take a look there. Okay, how do you even place pins? It's been such a long time. Oh, but I am excited to play this again. Alright, yeah, that's great. We don't need a pin. We can just go to the island over there. Alright, here's one Korok. There's an Octorok. Oh man, it feels actually really great playing this game again. I am certainly excited. Alright. Come on, fishies. We need you. We need a lot of fish. Wait, you can't just catch them? I sort of remembered being able to catch fish just by swimming into them. Maybe I was wrong. Like, not swimming into them, but swimming above them and pressing A. Maybe I didn't swim it close enough. Get on the ground. Thank you. Almost drowned is the first thing in our stream series. Okay, I think I see the Korok seed thing. Looks like we're gonna have to throw rocks in there from up here. So let's just get going. But yeah, I really don't remember what we have done. I mean, I've been going around collecting stuff. That's what I remember. But I don't actually remember what's going on. Okay, looks like I have Daruk's protection disabled. I don't think I've done any of the DLC shrines, or like, I don't think I've upgraded the champion abilities. As far as I know. That's something that I haven't done. Okay, just try to get back some stamina over here. Come on. Just don't fall off, otherwise it's all for nothing. Can you stand here? Okay, not for long. Okay, I think I can get up there by just not jumping. I love how the only chat message on screen is my testing. Can I delete that so it'll go away? I don't really like it being in the way here. Remove. Very nice. Cool. I don't really need to do much in the game right now because I'm just freaking holding the left stick up. Oh boy, yeah, climbing sure is a part of this game. We're gonna be doing that a lot. Okay. I think I'm gonna go all the way to the top. Okay, yeah, this is a really interesting feeling being back in this game. Like, it was such an important game to me and to other people as well, and to Nintendo, and like, you know, just a really important game. And it feels like it was just recently, like, I don't know, in my mind, in my mindset, I'm still living in the time before the Switch came out. Like, I don't know, that's just what is the reality to me, and the fact that the Switch is out and is existing, that's still crazy to me. Because what feels like the current reality to me is when how people weren't even sure what the Switch was gonna be. There was like all the NX speculation and stuff like that. Like, I don't know why, but that's the time I sort of feel like I'm in. And now it's just insane that this game has actually been out for multiple years already. And yeah, just the experience of playing it for the first time and like the impact it had on everything is crazy. Wait, I just can't see down there. Is that a thing? Was that a thing before? I think that's just fog, right? Like, this is not the draw distance. Yeah, now we can see way further away over there. So where's the freaking Korok seed? How am I gonna get it if I can't even see? That's a bit of a problem. But yeah, I don't know. There's just something about the feeling of being inside this game world once again. That's just really exciting to me. Aha, I can actually see something. Well, I don't know, but that's... I don't think I need to throw a rock from over here. I don't think that's a thing. I think there's probably just some rocks on the island over there. Okay, but I'm gonna head... Thank you, Rivali. I'm just gonna head over there. Okay, but yeah, as I said in some of the episodes, I think I remember saying that, is that, you know, one big thing that we need is to upgrade armor. Like, I actually haven't completely decided if I'm going to do that yet, but I think it's better to operate under the assumption that I will also do that. Because, like, maybe if I collect all the Korok seeds and do all the shrines, I'll just call it, like, okay, yep, we're not going to do all the armor. But I think it's better to operate under the assumption that I'm going to get them. That I'm going to do the upgrades. And if that is the case, then I will need a lot of materials. And you see, the thing is, there's always, like, a cycle at which the materials will reset. Like, flowers will regrow back, or mushrooms will appear on the mountainside once again, or animals will start spawning again. You know, just all that kind of stuff. And if you actually want to be good at gathering the materials, then you'd probably need to just be collecting them already from the beginning. You should just be teleporting between certain shrines to, like, oh, get those items from the back of that shrine and stuff like that. But I don't really remember or don't even know all those things. And also there's the dragons that go on a cycle, so you should probably farm those for things. And the thing is, it will take less time and less effort if you just, you know, if you're constantly going to these places and farming for materials. I should not have dashed this much. But the other thing is that just keeping track of all that stuff is extremely difficult. Because there's probably like 10 places you need to go to in a day. Or something like that. And then actually trying to collect Korok seeds and stuff like that during that seems like it would be a pretty tricky ordeal. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I think I'll have to do something in the middle. So like make a compromise. So I will mostly just go around collecting Korok seeds and those things. But if there's a place that I remember that I can go to get like rushrooms or whatever else I might need, swift violets, I remember needing those. Just anything like that. If there's like some places that I remember and I can just and I remember I can get to them easily, then I'll do that, I guess. Okay, come on. I don't want to waste those rocks here. Did I save? I'm guessing it saved after I got the Korok seed. Oh, yes, that is exactly what I needed. Wasn't sure if I was going to get it on here, but it looks like I did just well enough. There we go. It's safer to just jump in here with the rock. Ensure it gets in. Thank you, Korok, for your seed. We have 78. I don't know if we can get anything for that. I think it's better to just Get a bunch and then we'll go see Hestu. Alright, so that's 2 Korok seeds out of the way, which I can mark on my map as completed. Oh, there's another freaking thing. You see, there's just so many different things you need to do, and like they're all pretty repetitive, or like the same type of thing to do, because there's 900 Korok seeds and there's 120 shrines. And then there's also the material gathering, which has more variety than just doing the similar thing over and over again, even though it is basically just picking up items. But then there's also the freaking boss fights. Okay, so I will head over here now, which I don't think I've been doing nor keeping track of. Which is basically, there's like a bunch of mini bosses and stuff like that all over the world, or world bosses is what you could call them. Oh hey! I'm seeing a chat message. Why are you just alone playing Breath of the Wild? Why would you? It's a single player game. I'm not sure I understand your sentiment here. Why would it be sad playing Breath of the Wild alone? Would it be potentially nice, or could it be nice if had someone here to experience it with me? Sure. But like, it's a single player game. I think it would be... Yeah, I'm not really sure where you're coming from. Because, like, if I were sitting alone here playing Mario Party with the CPUs, that would be sad. And if you want, I can do that. So, but yeah, hold on, what are you saying? You just got all the beasts? Oh, no chat here. Yeah, that's a thing when you have a small channel. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, okay, I get what you mean now. That is sad. But hey, you're here, so that's nice. Yeah, it's really weird. Sometimes there are streams where there's no one at all, and then sometimes there's streams where there's like a bunch of people chatting. But I don't really know what affects that. But yeah, my channel is a pretty small one, so it's understandable that there's not a lot of people here. But hey, it's exactly people like you who make the, like, who at least start the chat going. And hopefully you won't be the only one here. But yeah, at my channel size, I just have to accept the reality or the possibility that, well, sometimes just people won't be here. And yeah, I can't just keep on constantly commenting on that, like, oh man, it's so weird that I'm playing here and no one's watching and I'm just talking to myself. I just have to enjoy things for what they are. There's no point just whining. Oh man, why don't people watch me right now? Why aren't people here? So, yeah. Oh no, don't be sad. That sucks. I don't want to be the cause of anyone's sadness. Alright. But I think there is a monster over here, or a talus. Looks like a talus icon on the map. Hello? Okay, the game is saving. That doesn't seem like a good sign. It's like freaking... that's like your dungeon master asking you to roll a perception check or something. Hello. What is this? Is this a talus? Sure looks like one. Will you be playing Link's Awakening when it comes out? Yeah, I do intend to. Do we have a release date for that? I'm not sure if we do. But yeah, I definitely want to play that when it comes out. I also intend on doing some Mario Maker 2 stuff when it comes out. I'm really hyped for that game. But yeah, Link's Awakening... the Link's Awakening remake is what I'm guessing you're talking about, because Link's Awakening itself has been out for a while. Yeah, I definitely want to do that. I'm not sure when it's coming out. If there's a... Whoop, okay. How will I hit that? Do I have any arrows? Where are the arrows? Here we go. Okay, yep, I have enough. I think I'll just shoot this guy then. Because I want to stop using the playstyle that I used to always have, which was just, I don't want to waste any of my items, so I'll just throw bombs at the taluses and everything else, which took forever to kill them, but hey, at least I didn't waste any resources. But if you count time as a resource, then oh boy did I waste resources. Yeah, spam the bombs, that's what I did. Yeah, you see, the thing with that is that it's a pretty safe strategy. Whoops! That lag spike freaked me out there. It's a pretty safe strategy, and also it saves resources. But it takes a long time to do. Okay, I'm just gonna climb on and do the same thing I did before, which is jump off and fire a bunch of arrows. Alright. Yeah, the bomb strat doesn't work on this thing if it's on its back. At least not all that well. Whoa. Okay. Yep, there goes my stamina. I really should get more. No, Link. Maybe I can get on still. Okay. No, that didn't happen. Okay. Anyway, yeah, Link's Awakening. If we still have enough time for it to come out, then maybe I will try to beat the original before I get to the remake. I'm not sure. Maybe that's a too time-consuming goal to set. Also, his tail is suicidal. It keeps smashing his head onto the floor. No, I think he's just depressed. I don't think he's actually trying to kill himself. That won't do. Actually, what am I doing? I should eat something. Yeah, you weren't here in the beginning, but as I said, I haven't played this game for months, many months. So, might take some time to get used to things again. Don't I have any full heal things? Wow. Okay, I should get cooking. I really should get cooking. Yeah, I just have like a bunch of special abilities, stews and stuff. Okay, come on. If we died to a basic stone talus, that's not good. Ah! You sold Breath of the Wild. I don't understand people selling games. Like, they're like, okay, I sold this game and bought another one. Like, I don't know, it's just... That is just a thing that is completely alien to me. Like, I can't understand it. Because, like, don't you want to have it so you have the potential to play it whenever again? You prefer the old Zelda format? Yeah, there is certainly stuff that that was missing in Breath of the Wild for me. That I felt it was lacking in. But it was not the dungeons, I'm gonna be honest. Oh, was the Wii U one really that bad? Like, the one main thing I would say is missing is, like, you can't play portable. But yeah, I haven't tried the Wii U version for Breath of the Wild. So I've got the Switch version. Anyway, yeah, talking about the changes in Breath of the Wild from the other Zelda games, I certainly felt things were missing, but it wasn't actually the dungeons that I was missing, because dungeons were always my least favorite part of Zelda games. But, like, I don't know, Breath of the Wild certainly got a lot of things right, but there was just some sort of Zelda magic feeling that was missing. But then again, there still was a magical feeling here, so, like, I don't know. Something was missing. I'm not exactly sure what. I'm pretty sure I once, like, thought thoroughly on this and figured it out, but I don't remember anymore. But yeah, the dungeons... You know what? One argument that I agree with, though, about the dungeons is, like, okay, yeah, dungeons were never my favorite part of a Zelda game. So, in fact, I would say they were my least favorite parts of Zelda games. But, you know, they're still an essential part. And the thing that I do feel like was missing in this game, in terms of dungeons, was that, like, you know, having them be actually different. Which I think is one of the big complaints about them anyway. So, it's not really a unique opinion. But, yeah, I would have loved to have, like, themed dungeons. Like, oh, here's the forest dungeon and here's a freaking water dungeon. Like, I don't know. They could have come up with something completely crazy. But the point is, themed dungeons, I really would have liked that. Having different mechanics and stuff like that. And I'm not saying they've always done those perfectly in the past. But yeah, I would have liked that. Okay, hold on. Gotta read your message. Skyward Sword was probably your favorite, though it might just be my nostalgia as it was the second Zelda game I played. Yeah, that's actually an interesting thing. Like, because my favorite Zelda game of all time is Majora's Mask. And that was also the first Zelda game I played. So, like, I don't know if I can actually confidently go around saying, like, oh, here's my opinion and it's totally not affected by nostalgia or anything. Because it was actually the first Zelda game I played. But, like, I don't feel like it's affected by nostalgia. There's just things about it that I think were done better than other Zelda games. Like, I don't know. But the point is, because it was my first Zelda game, I can never feel confident going into an argument about what are the best Zelda games, because I'm like, okay, how do I know that my nostalgia isn't affecting this? But also, talking about Skyward Sword, I've played it, but I haven't played it all the way through. I don't know how far I actually got. I think I've definitely done one imprisoned fight. That's about all I remember. Like, yeah, there was stuff, and you go back and forth between the sky and stuff. And I don't really have a very fully formulated opinion on Skyward Sword. What I want to do is, I haven't kept on playing it because I just want to do a Let's Play on my channel at some point and then just start it fresh. So, yeah, actually, maybe I should do that soon. Okay, can you stop throwing rocks into me? Also, this Talus fight really shouldn't take that long. But yeah, I just want to play Skyward Sword on my channel at some point, and then I can, like, come up with my own opinions. Because that's, like, a very divisive game. Some people are like, oh, it's my favorite. Some people are, it's the worst Zelda. And, yeah. I want to see what I think for myself. I definitely think it has its really great moments and its really not that great moments. Also, you're typing some stuff, which I will look at once this fight is done. Come on. This should do it. Oh, great, never mind. There goes my bow. Was that a bow that I needed? Oh. All of those are bows that I actually want. Which is a bit of a problem. Hey, turn. I don't feel like climbing on top of you, so could you stop moving around? Hey. Just one more hit off. Okay, I'm timing this like the worst possible way. There we go. Okay, so the Talus is dead. What are you saying? In the imprisoned Android, though, you like the part where you lose all your items and have to sneak around the volcano area, and the Skype keep was great. I either haven't gotten to those parts or I don't remember them. I don't really remember. Oh. Alright. Speedrunning is really interesting. It's a really interesting topic. I don't really know much about Skyward Sword speedrunning. And not really speedrunning in general. The one game where I like know some stuff about speedrunning is Mario Odyssey, because like I don't know, I was just really interested in that. But with Skyward Sword, there's like this whole thing about using like a time glitch or something where you do something with the title screen, and then there's like a huge skip. I think that's something I know. There's like a weird glitch thing. That's about it though. Okay, so we have defeated this Talus, so I can mark this on my map as completed. Please, will you let me do that? I really wish it like marked those on your Breath of the Wild map as well, so I could like keep track of them like this. There's a new thing called reverse bit warping. Sounds really interesting. I'm guessing it's almost impossible to explain over chat messages though. Okay. So that's one Talus down. Maybe I think I'm probably just bad. I don't think this should have taken this long. Ooh, nice, hearty radish. Oh yeah, I should really go cook some stuff. Cause I don't have any food. Which is a bit of a problem. Oh, whoa, okay, hello. I think I need to kill these guys, don't I? I'm pretty sure we need materials from them. Hello? Okay, I guess I can use this. There we go. Right, these are the guys who only need like 2 hits technically. Like it doesn't matter how much damage you deal, I think, because like however strong the hit you deal is, they will always get knocked down. Like they'll always get their head knocked off, and then you only need 1 hit to get their head. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just that they're so weak that most weapons do that in 1 hit. I'm not actually sure. Hold on, what did I want to do? Oh yeah, I wanted to switch my bow to a bokeh bow so I don't waste my bow durability. Yeah, you can teleport down to the ground from Skyloft, which is the title screen thing that you mentioned. You interact with certain items at different times, day or night, depending on warp, and you can... Your message got cut off there? Or is it just... Okay, you can do things like teleport past some key points. Yeah, like some sequence breaking stuff, I think. Certainly interesting. Like, yeah, I think speedrunning is a really impressive and interesting, fascinating area of playing video games. Like, it's just crazy what some people do. Like, how do you even find some of those frame perfect and like positioning perfect? Like, just some insane glitches and tricks. Like, it's just crazy. First of all, finding them and then executing them it's really interesting. Okay, what do we need to do now? Like, what are some close by things? Marble Ridge. Looks like there's a Korok seed around here. To do it, you have to reset your Wii while saving. Yeah, there's something like that. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna head to the Korok seed. Oh, you know what? Speaking of speedrunning, Breath of the Wild speedruns, like it's insane that like people actually, like I'm pretty sure people do 100% speed. That's a Guardian. I'm pretty sure people actually do 100% speedruns of the game, and I think it's like 34 hours. I think it was 34 hours the last time I checked, which was half a year ago. And like, it's just insane, like I can't even imagine it. How do you start routing it? Do you know how many freaking possibilities there are? Oh, you can go over here, like the 900 Korok seeds and 120 shrines and the order you do things in, and it's just a crazy amount. Like, how do you even route such a thing? Like, it's just insane! Okay, there I go. It sure is a good thing I saved. Okay, where's my shield? Do I have a shield? Okay, come on. I'm the deflect master. With no practice, yes. I'm wasting all my good shields. Why don't I have it? Oh my goodness. You're not even targeting him! Okay, okay, come on. You are really making me look bad here. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, that was timed horribly, but I got it. Okay. yeah, I'm probably gonna have to just reload a save from here. But at least I can get some practice off with deflecting Guardian Beams. Because all my past practice has basically gone down the toilet because of the long hiatus I took from playing the game. Oh my god, okay. Somehow that shield didn't break. Alright. Well, that Guardian is dead, but so are my 2 shields. Okay, you know what? I was really hoping I would die here. Like, I don't actually want to go ahead and reload my save like that. I know it's just a part of the game, but I don't want to... I'd call that cheating. Yeah, I don't know. Because I just lost 2 really great shields. But, like... I don't know. I killed the Guardian, and like, if I would have died here... If I had died here, I would have certainly been happy to just go back and try it again. And have 2 more great freaking Guardian plus shields or whatever they were. But since I didn't die, I don't know, I just feel like... I don't feel like resetting right now. I really would have loved to keep those shields. But I guess that's just how things went. Hold on, what is this? Oh, it's the blue one that we're going to, not the red one. Yeah, the red one is like way out near Rito Village, I think. For some shrine quest. Which I just didn't do. Go back to save if I want shield. Yeah, I know that's how that works. I'm just not sure if I actually want to do this. Because, yeah, sure, having those shields again would be great. But I don't know, right now I just feel like that would be sort of cheating. And of course, that is said by the guy who is using a freaking map to look up all the Korok seed and shrine locations. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go back. I decided. Let's give this another shot. And maybe we won't lose all our shields this time. I just need to... One thing was that I just couldn't target the Guardian. I don't know what was up with that. But the targeting just wasn't happening. Okay, Guardian, come! 1, 2, come on. Alright! There goes the shield, come on. Are these just the sacrifice shields? I hope not. Okay, come on, can we keep this one? Alright. Not really much commentary going on right now because I need to focus. I love how his leg is twitching. Ah, come on! Well, this reload was pretty useless. But as I said, at least we're getting some practice off. There was only 2 failed things out of 5 total attempts. So, yeah, 3 out of 5 is actually sort of bad, but not too horrible. Hold on, so since I reloaded, I'm just gonna accept this reality right now. That's obviously how things just have to go. Okay, there we go, here are the things. I wouldn't mind mining those again. Alright, just smack this stuff. Not really a lot of valuable stuff in here. Okay, you know what, an opal, that's actually pretty good. And amber also has its uses. My audio is freaking out. Which is a really sucky thing, actually. Like, I don't know why. But unless I put my PC on low power mode, my capture card sometimes just messes up the audio. Like you can't hear it probably too much right now, but it just starts like lagging and something. I don't know. It really sucks. And if I'm recording, I can deal with that by putting my PC on low power mode and just doing a certain thing a certain way. But while streaming, I actually need my computer to not be on low power mode, because I need to, you know, stream, and it needs to like live stream and encode the video and whatnot. And putting my PC on low power mode doesn't really work. Maybe I can put it on just like not low power mode, but something close enough. Let me just try that. Also, I see that you said something about. Twilight Princess, which I will get to in just a second. Whoa, no, that's not what I wanted. I didn't mean to click that. There we go. But yeah, I'm pretty sure if I put it on low power mode, then the stream will have some encoding issues. But yeah, if I put it on balanced, maybe that'll do something. Okay, now what did you say? Twilight Princess is slower than all the other games, but I like the real... Okay, and... Alright, oh hi, welcome to the stream, James. Yeah, I know, right, the multi-gamer, it's just... It doesn't make any sense. But for some reason, putting it in low power mode fixes the problem of it being bad. You see, here's the, like, it took me like 2 months to figure the solution out because it's completely nonsensical. My one thought was that, like, maybe if it's on high performance mode, some other processes are taking up the power, but like, yeah, it's just a really weird thing. But yeah, welcome to the stream, James. Oh, come on! Here's my last shield. Sure hope it doesn't break. Making a lot of shieldy sacrifice. Okay, we need to... Yes! Yes, come on. Come over here, Guardian. I will smack you. I should actually... Hold on. You know what? Grab a sword. I need to get rid of his... these things. What are those? Legs. There they go. They are no more. Yes! Come on. Oh, Hightail Lizard. I'm pretty sure we need a lot of those, so that's good. Just one of them hanging around here. Alright. And I think you get extra parts for, like, getting rid of his legs. Okay, look at him now. He's just freaking messing around. Alright. And now, how about I do this? Oh, yeah. Is he dead? Nope. Close. Really close. Oh, wait. I have a Master Sword. Why don't I just use this? That thing can regenerate its durability. Alright. So there goes the guy. Actually, is the stream encoding overloaded since I put it in balance mode? Doesn't look like it, actually. Nice. Okay, cool. So we defeated 2 Guardians and we lost 4 pretty great shields. Not an ideal situation. Hold on, but yeah, this Hightail Lizard guy reminded me that I need Hightail Lizards. And I'm pretty sure you get those by chopping down the grass. Also, what was I after? I was after... Oh, I was after a Korok seed. That should be right around here. Hello? I think it's on this tree. Not sure though. Maybe the Guardian freaking blew it up. You never know. I mean, I'm pretty sure you do know. Because the Guardians can't do that. But, let's just imagine it was possible. Okay, can we grab this? There we go. Here's another Korok. Mark it on our map as well. Hello? Please. There we go. Alright, and I did find you, Korok. You are certainly correct in saying that. Okay, so which way should I go? There seems to be stuff left to do in Kakariko Village, but I don't know if I am going to do that. I think I'll instead head south. There's stuff to do there as well. Never played this one. I'm guessing you're talking about Breath of the Wild? Why haven't you played this one? My guess would be that you just didn't have the chance. You don't have a Switch or whatever. But maybe you just weren't interested. But what I am interested in is hearing... Oh, Restless Cricket, grab it! I am interested in hearing you saying why you didn't play it. Alright. Just swipe through the grass. Is that a flower we can pick up? I don't think so. Alright, you got the messenger. Oh yeah, that's a game that I remember hearing about, and it's in my wishlist on both Steam and Switch. It's not at the top of my wishlist, but it certainly is on my wishlist. It's from Devolver Digital, right? So they make good games. Which, I don't know. That says something. Another game by them that I saw being suggested was, being suggested by people I follow on Twitter and stuff, was Katana Zero. That's a game I should play. Ah, man, there's just so many great games coming out and already out that I just want to play and buy and stuff like that, and it's crazy. It's just insane. I guess we're sort of living in a really good time to just have so many games that, like, we literally don't have time to play all of them, but it's also sort of sad. So that's a thing. And then there's me. I'm spending time playing a game that I've already played like 300 hours of. So take from that what you will. Hello. There's a Talus over here. Somewhere around there. I think it's right there. Yes, then there's also a Korok seed over here. Or I guess a Korok who will give us a Korok seed. Another Korok seed here. And a Korok seed over here. And apparently I've put down a cooking pot marker over there. Super Mario Maker 2. Oh yeah. You're not getting it. A Mario Maker 2? Is that what you're not getting? I certainly am though. I hope I'll get it on launch day. I guess I'll see though. I guess we'll see how things go. There's like this pre-order bonus pen, but like I'm not really excited for that. For Mario Maker 1, they had this like art book thing, which was nice, and I got that. But yeah, I don't know. That pen is just not really getting me super excited. I'm like, I don't have any. Like, I don't know. It's probably not gonna be super great quality, and even if it is, it'll just run out eventually. So like, I don't know. And it isn't like an especially cool collectible item, so I don't think that pre-order bonus is really any great incentive to get it. But yeah, Mario Maker 2, I certainly am hyped. But there is that one thing about you not being able to play online with friends. Like, you know, they added freaking multiplayer, which is awesome, and there's like an insane amount of stuff they added to Mario Maker that you can do now. But you know what they did? And they even added multiplayer levels. But yeah, you can't play with friends or something like that. I haven't looked too much into that, but yes, there we go. The frame rate is not happy. But you know what? Like, I get it. It sucks and it's really frustrating, but it doesn't affect me much because I don't really have any friend. Like, I have Switch friends, but like none of the people I actually regularly play games with. None of them have Switches, so that sucks. But that means the Mario Maker 2 sucky thing doesn't really affect me all that much. Okay, these guys are coming after me. Luckily, the strong bokoblin only has a stick, which he's killing me with. Okay, so never mind. Maybe it's not all that lucky. Okay, come on. I want your stuff. I'm pretty sure. Hey, what the hell? I hit you. You're not supposed to be able to hit me. All right. What? I sort of am okay. Yes. I wish my friends had switches. That would be nice. In fact, I wish they were just more interested in Nintendo games anyway. But come on. Whoa! Alright. Our first melee fight. Let's see how this goes. Come on, come over here. That white guy didn't actually completely kill us, thanks to our overpowered Mifa ability. Which I don't mind one bit. I like surviving. It's great. Alright. You see, there's a difference between having friends who you can have a lot of fun times with, and you could call them great friends. And then, like, there's just... but then there's a difference. Some sort of difference between these friends and someone you would actually, like, feel comfortable seeing. Like, okay, that's, like, an actual legit friend. Like, I don't know. If my friends hear this, they'll probably be offended. But, like, the point is... yeah, I don't even know what I'm saying. And maybe that's just, maybe that's just expecting too much. Maybe, like... the friendship that I am hoping for is just legit not possible. What I would love would be just a group of friends who all have like really similar interests to mine. Like, you know, the friend group that I have, yeah, the interests are really pretty similar. But there's always like, I don't know. I feel like the difference between us is just a bit too much. Like we're very similar in our interests and whatnot, but like some difference is still a bit too much. And I don't know. I wish I had like at least one person who I felt was like way closer to me in terms of opinions and preferences and whatnot. And yeah, just people who I could be like, when a Nintendo game comes out, I could be certain that I can discuss with them like, okay, hey, what did you think of that? And like they actually would have played it or something. I don't know. I'm not doing a terrific job of explaining my opinions here, but whatever. Oh yeah, Luigi's Mansion 3 is coming up, and Link's Awakening, and Animal Crossing, and what's the other thing? Cadence of Hyrule, that's like coming out in June. I'm pretty sure that was confirmed. And well, of course, Mario Maker 2, that's also in June. A bunch of crazy stuff to get, and I'm also looking to upgrade some of my equipment so I could have better audio quality and stuff. Like, I don't know, there's just always so much stuff to buy. And there's always something more urgent coming up. And it's just crazy. Alright. Fire Emblem. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, there are a couple Nintendo franchises that I don't really know anything about, and I'm not super interested in. Fire Emblem and Pokemon. Those are two that like I really know almost nothing about. And I'm not really interested in finding out about them. And like, you know, I get it. I probably should find out about them. And I'm sure they're terrifically great franchises. But the thing is, I already have so many things that I'm interested in. And like so many great things. And things to spend money on and things to like care about. And like just getting 2 more huge things to like be interested in and spend money on, like that would just be a lot. That would just be a lot, you know. Like if I can't even get around to, if I haven't even gone around to playing all the Zelda games or all the Mario games or all the other great games and just all the other interests that I have, there's TV series that I haven't watched and movies and like just everything, so much stuff to do. Then just getting into a new franchise to potentially be super invested in is not a decision you just make light, like just without thinking about it. And that's, yeah. Fire Emblem and Pokemon will have to wait for now indefinitely until I check them out. Alright. I don't know if you should say. Alright. If there's any Fire Emblem players here, then don't attack me, attack Molten Gamer. James, what are you listing here? Are those the things that you're that you love, or the things that you haven't gotten around to checking out? I'm guessing those are the things that you love. Yeah, Mega Man and Metroid, those are other things that I haven't really gotten around to. So, yeah, more stuff. Okay, I haven't played. Okay, yeah, Castlevania also actually. Yeah, but I do love Mario, Zelda, and Donkey Kong. Oh man, Tropical Freeze is so great, and Returns, and I haven't played the original trilogy. But you see, here we go, another thing that I should, you know, buy and get around to playing, and it's just, there's just so much stuff to do always. It's crazy. And I want to, like, get to buying retro consoles at some point, but the point is when there's always new games coming out, you can't really be like, okay, my highest priority right now is buying, my highest priority right now is buying a GameCube. Like, I can't go around saying that when Mario Maker 2 is coming out, because, like, you know, that's just sort of more urgent, more immediate. And so yeah, and the further time goes, the more things sort of get pushed back, and like it just sort of keeps going. Also with my freaking Steam backlog, there's always games that I don't own or I do own that I haven't gone around to playing. It's just so much. There's so much stuff in the modern world. And I've talked about this before, and I guess I'm talking about this again. But in the past, like, I wasn't even around then. But like with Mario 64, like in that era, people just, like, people bought a game and that was all they had to play for like months, maybe years. And then they just got, then they just freaking, what am I saying? I'm blanking, that's not good, that sucks, that's really annoying to listen to. What was I even talking about? Like something about older games. Okay, this is really frustrating, can someone remind me what I was talking about? No, I am not Irish. I am Estonian. You can look that up if you don't know where that is. Original Wii, like, I don't think... Oh, yeah, I was talking about the old times, right. So yeah, people got like Mario 64 and they played that for like 6 months and they just came up with their own games, and like you really had time to get to know a game and love it for all its flaws and strengths. Yeah, I love that, like, just start blanking mid-sentence. Alright, you know where Estonia is, that's nice. Like you see, I don't know how well known Estonia is, because it's a small country, not really super important on the world scale. But since I'm from Estonia, I obviously know about it, so I don't actually know how well it is generally known out in the world. Right. Also, okay, there are a couple chat messages that I need to address now. So much to do in Super Mario Maker 2. Yeah, it is insane. Like in Mario Maker 1, people came up with like crazy contraptions, and there's so much to do there that I didn't even get to doing. But Mario Maker 2, it just adds like a bunch of stuff, and it's just insane. You could probably just play that for the rest of your life and just be like, you know, you still have stuff to do. Also, the Molten Gamer, your message about just getting an original Wii. I have the Wii U, so I don't really know if there's any reason I should get the original Wii, because I can just play Wii games on here. And And like the GameCube, like I don't know, I would just love to have all this different retro consoles. So like just having a GameCube would be nice. I don't know. All right. Also, you said you're from the UK. You get knife crimes every day. That's not all that fun. And okay, we are taking a turn into a dark territory with our themes here. Alright, yeah, I know it can play GameCube games, but like I don't know, I would like to have a legit GameCube, if you get what I mean. I don't know. The point is, the Wii U can already play Wii games, so like I could get GameCube, and that would be, you know, just nice. I don't know. I also like the way the GameCube looks. Right. Also, James, you've played Dungeons and Dragons for years and DM'd a campaign for 2 years with 8 to 10 people, so building levels is your thing. Okay. And you, multi-gamer, please Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay, if I keep looking at the chat, I'm not gonna really be playing a game. What is in this thing? In the chest. I don't think I had room. Okay, Iron Sledgehammer, 12. Should I throw something away? Alright. And I will address the things that you said in the chat, because I want to talk about both of them. Alright, 12. Is there anything that's worse than that? An Iron Sledgehammer. Like, how much durability does this thing have left? I don't think it says it. I guess this sledgehammer is staying here then. Alright, bye Molten Gamer. I guess that means I'll address James's thing first. Dungeons and Dragons. Oh boy. I am currently DMing a campaign in it as well, and that's like both mine and my group's first experience playing Dungeons and Dragons. So it's certainly an interesting experience. And yeah, we're gonna have another session. Okay, so right now it's Saturday. Our next session is on Tuesday, so I guess we'll see how things go there. And there are a lot of things that are wrong with our group, but then you go online and read the things that have been going wrong in other people's groups, and you're like, okay, I guess we actually ended where like our situation is actually pretty great. Everyone's like actually willing to play. There's no like crazy assholes in our group, and it's just nice. Like yeah, there is a lot of room for improvement, but I think right now we're all not actually playing because we love our experience so much. I mean, I can't, of course, say, and the players have been really positive. But like, at least for me, I don't think our current thing is great, but I think at least I am playing for the potential of how great D&D could be. We're just like sort of always trying to improve and get to, you know, move towards a future where we are actually playing D&D, and it's like the great experience it could be. So, yeah, there's a lot of room for improvement. There was one session where we're... right, so we have 2 dwarves, 1 drow, which is a dark elf, and 1 human. And, okay, the human is a ranger. The drow is a rogue. And one of the dwarves is a wizard, and the other one is a sorcerer. I don't actually know. This wasn't relevant information. I guess I just said it, though. Anyway... One of the dwarfs, the wizard, he got drunk one night. Like they all reached town, and then they, you know, just secured some lodgings at an inn. And then the dwarf got drunk, and then he fell asleep. And then a bunch of stuff happened to the other people, and they did things, and that happened. And then the dwarf who got drunk, because he slept in, because he was drunk. He ended up just having to sit there for 55 minutes while things were happening to other people, and like we didn't even realize that, and like at the end of the session that really sucked. And like he just wants us to move on from it and like just, you know, just try to do better in the future. But like I don't know, I still feel like that, you know, that's just one bad thing that happened, and I wish I'd noticed that. I didn't. And that's just one example of things that just can go wrong. And one thing that's really weird is like I am describing something that's happening, like, oh, you walk into a bar, and then I just sort of have to jump into role-playing an NPC, or something like that, and then in and out of talking as an NPC, and then just talking to the characters as a DM, and it's just sort of really weird jumping out in and out of role-playing like that. And there's this, you see, there's the one thing that you can't really learn from reading the books. Like, of course, you can get a bit better by reading things and asking people, but like experience actually DMing things and like being there in that live situation, having to manage everything, and with the players asking you questions and you having to like push everything forward. That's something that really can only come with experience. And it just sort of makes me feel bad between sessions because I'm like, I wish I could just do something right now that would ensure that our next time is so much better, but I can't. All we can do is just play more. But okay, James, also what you said, most groups fall apart, evil characters ruin a game and things like that. You see, that's something that I'm glad that hasn't happened and doesn't seem like will be happening. Like everyone is pretty positive and like stuff like that. And I hope that doesn't happen and it doesn't feel like, oh crap, this is a freaking senior stone talus. That's not cool. Actually, but we don't need to shoot this guy. That's good, because I can just get on top of him. If I could do that, please. Do you want to smack yourself on the ground? Please? Good sir. Do you want to hit your head on the ground? Would be very nice of you. Okay, smack yourself. Smack yourself, thank you. Alright, so now I can just get up here and I don't think I should use the Master Sword for this. Do I have any two-handed weapons? I mean, that one is, but it's really powerful. You know what's great? As I said, the mentality of wasting weapons is not a good one in this game. You'll get new ones. And of course you need to conserve them a little bit. But it's not that big of a deal. Holy crap, this thing is strong. The last Talus fight, which was with a weaker Talus, by the way, that took us like 30 times as long as this one. Wow. Alright then. So that worked well. But yeah, I've definitely read some like horror stories of things going terribly wrong in D&D groups, like just, you know, relationships going, like just things not working out very well. And I am happy that that hasn't happened to us, and it doesn't really seem to be going in that direction either. Alright. So I guess that's that for D&D right now. Like, of course there's more stuff, there's more stuff to discuss, but I can't really think of anything right now. If you feel like you can spark a discussion here, feel free to chime in. Right. The Molten Gamer is gone. Whoa, okay. Did you hear that? That's the kind of audio stuff that happens. Just for some reason, when I have to put my PC on low power mode to avoid it, but that means this Steam encoding will, the stream encoding will get. Oh my goodness! Okay, this is not good. The audio is like just completely messed up. Okay, I'm going to try to put this on low power mode, and you will see how that works out, I guess. Right? Can I also refresh this? Here we go. Yeah, right. We will just ignore that for now. Yep, you see the encoding is overloaded now. I don't actually know how exactly that affects what you can hear or see, but I am fairly certain that is not good. Because the encoding being overloaded is not a good thing. Okay. Okay. Did that fix it? Come on. This sucks. I don't know why it does that, but it's just a freaking not great thing. The encoding is still overloaded. I'll put it on high performance now. We're not making a lot of progress, are we? In game. Can you stop being overloaded? You know what's great? There's no reason why it should be overloaded anymore because I put it on high performance. So let's just go back. And it looks like the audio has been sort of fixed. Yeah, it's a really weird problem. Anyway, the Molten Gamer, I guess they're still eating, but I'm gonna address their comment anyway. I guess, because I don't really have much else to talk. Oh, that's a star fragment. I don't think I can reach it though. Oh man. Yeah, I think I'll go star fragment hunting once I get the DLC down, which actually, you know what, I should focus on that. I should start focusing on that. I guess I'll do that once I get these Korok seeds over here. Like, I don't know, just there's some sort of area somewhat completed. I'll at least get the markers out of the way that I placed today. Okay, we still need to climb this. But yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't really know much about it, but it's like a card game, a trading card game where you fight people, right? That's the thing. And I don't have much to say about Yu-Gi-Oh! But like a month ago, a person introduced me to Magic the Gathering, and I'm really liking that. I'm not really super into it, but like I have like a really cheap deck which I basically just got for free, and I've played a couple of games and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, you can see I didn't really have a lot to say about this. But one thing that one of our D&D group members told me was that they saw a story on Reddit about how a D&D... Whoa, it's getting cold. About how some person's D&D group just sort of got completely split apart because, like, they just all went to play Magic and then the DM was left alone and... Or, I don't know, maybe they weren't the DM, but, like, just maybe a player. Just some member of the group that they just got left alone. Like, what? I don't wanna... Why do you all just abandon this like that? And, like, I don't know, that's probably not going to happen. Even though one of our players is like... seems to prefer Magic to D&D. I'm not sure. But they definitely didn't say they were, like, going to leave. They just, like, you know, started playing Magic as well. And seem to be, like, more interested in that. But you see, here's the thing, like, I can totally understand that too. Because, as I said, we have a lot of room to improve. In terms of how our D&D games work out. But yeah, I'm always trying to improve something from session to session. I don't really know of any improvements right now that I've thought of. Did I get this? Looks like I already got this one. This Korok seed, like it doesn't show it on the map here. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna see. Is it in one of the done ones? No. All? Show me all. All Korok seeds. Huh. Wait, is that a shrine? Is there a shrine that I haven't discovered here? Oh, yeah, no, this is the Korok seed. There's just a shrine that's supposed to be to the right here that I apparently haven't even been to. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Oh yeah, and that's why it's showing the shrine, because it's showing all the undone ones. Gotcha. Alright, so that's interesting. There's also a shrine, like somewhere right over here. I think it's actually below us. Right? I mean, it can't be above us really, so it must be below us. Alright, I'm gonna save up here and we'll see where we end up if I jump off. Hop! Alright, where's the Korok seed? So here's one shrine. The other one is all the way down there, I think. And yeah, after I get done with the stuff over here, I think I'll just head over. Hold on, these shrines I have completed, right? Like with the chests. Yes, I have. Okay. Wait, where's this Korok seed even? It's supposed to be. What? I thought it showed a Korok seed here earlier. I'm really getting confused by this map. And yeah, as I already said, it sucks that you can't see it. Okay, I guess. Okay, I guess this was the Korok seed that I got. I must have just misplaced the pin here. I guess. Alright, well that means we're just going after the shrine. Which is somewhere around here for sure. I think it's all the way down here. I think it's... yeah, there it is. Why did I not get it? Like, I must have passed by this. I did come through this passage, right? How did I not notice it? Like, that seems like a fairly easy thing to notice. So I guess if you're just down here and you never look up top left, I guess you could miss it like that. Anyway, here we go. We have reached the shrine. Okay, so let's see what's up with this one. It's been a while since I've done a shrine because it's been a while since I've played this game. Makes a lot of sense. It's exciting to actually get to a new shrine. Because, like, I don't know. Seeing like, I don't know, I would say it's, since there's less shrines, you do less of them than you do Korok seeds. And of course they take more time than Korok seeds too, but like, I don't know, it's just interesting when you find a new shrine to experience. How have I not been here? Anyway, the Ridahi Shrine. Climbing is critical, I remember this one. I mean, I would guess I probably remember all the shrines. Like, of course I couldn't list them, just like... oh, there's... here are all the 120 shrines, here are their names, and here's what you gotta do in them. But, like, no. I mean, once I enter them, I'll probably remember them all. There probably won't be any shrine that I'm just like, well, I don't remember this even existing. Oh, right, I don't think I mentioned this in this stream anyway. I mentioned this before, but yeah, I have 100%ed Breath of the Wild before on my other file. So that's... yeah, that's where most of my playtime in Breath of the Wild has gone. On this file, let me just check. On this file, I have played Breath of the Wild for 70 hours. And my other user, I've played for 250. So, yeah. That's how long it took me to 100% it. Oh, right, what are we doing? We're doing this thing. We gotta tilt this stuff. Alright. What? Is that another user with the same name? I love, by the way, I love what this user is called. It's just Breath of the Wild fan, because the only reason... Like, I didn't really have time to think about the name for this. I was just like... I just had to come up with... Oh my god! I just had to come up with a name for this, and because like, that was pretty much when Breath of the Wild released. I recorded the first few episodes. Wait, what? Which way are we going? Oh, we're going this way. Ah, no! I recorded the first few episodes, like, right as I got home, after unboxing my Switch and Breath of the Wild. And, yeah, then I couldn't record for like a week, so I was like, oh man, I really want to play Breath of the Wild, but I can't advance without people seeing it. So, yeah, I waited for a week, and then I could record some more. But then... I just gave up and I played further on my own, and that sort of sucks, because it would have been nice to experience the whole game first time on you know, live like this. And like, they weren't all live streams, but the point is, you know, having you guys witness my first reactions would have been nice. Huh, okay. But yeah, I just couldn't wait to play more Breath of the Wild, so that's just how things went. I would like to play Breath of the Wild, I just don't have the time for it. Yeah, that is a really frustrating thing. Like, for me, there are so many games that I want to play and I just don't have the time for it. And because of that, it's just sort of hard to, like, start playing any game. Because, like, why would I choose this one game over another one? And like, oh man, now I need to just start making time for this one. What? What was that? I think this game has, like, a weird turning mechanic. It's not a stupid one. I didn't say that. Okay. This is certainly not a platformer. Right. But yeah, like if I'm standing like this... What? It worked right now. Why didn't it work before? I thought that like if you're facing one way and then you hold up and then you hold in the opposite direction, Link actually like has to run around and turn around. But that doesn't seem to be the case because, hey, look, I can turn around on the spot. So what was that? Why did I run off? I don't know. Okay, how do we get that chest? I don't remember. What are those? Are those metal boxes that I could maybe use to get it? I think so. Okay, so I need to be careful not to drop anything. If I'm lucky, I can play for more than 2 hours a week. Yeah, that's something that's really sucky. Like if you just don't have time to play video games, and like your situation sounds way worse than mine. Because I do have time to play video games, but I mean more than 2 hours a week. But still, it just sucks, and I'm afraid of. I fear the future where I probably won't be able to play as much. So, yeah, it certainly is unfortunate. And Breath of the Wild is a game where you just invest a lot of time. Ooh boy. Breath of the Wild certainly is a game where you invest a lot of time to play it. Okay. Hello, how are we going to do this? Can I? These things are not very stable platforms, oh my goodness. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember how we get this. I could try to stasis the chest and then knock it off. Oh wait, no, could I just come from over here? Oh man, I don't know. Is there anything else down here? Could I like grab anything at all from here? No. Okay, so it must be these barrels. They must be for something. What is that? That thing over there. Oh, that's where the ball drops. The ball drops from. So not really helpful to us in our current situation. A level a day. That's an interesting goal. Oh wow, you can't even stasis the chests. That seems like a nice goal though, to like actually force yourself to create levels and stuff like that. That's nice. I don't know if I could do that though, because like for me making a level would take way longer. And like actually trying to make a good level, now that's hard. Like trying to employ good level design principles and stuff like that, like that is hard, and I have a lot of respect for the people at Nintendo for designing whole freaking Mario games. And I mean, yeah, they get paid for it, but still. Like, I usually just left my levels that I tried to create in Mario Maker. I just, like, I usually didn't even finish them. So I just gave up. There was just, I don't know. I think I was just lazy. Like, I didn't finish my levels. That's it. But like, it actually takes focus and like trying to figure out how do you want to do this? Where should things go? How do you want to develop your themes and ideas? And yeah, I want to give that a shot again in Mario Maker 2, and like this time actually try to focus on making levels more. And I hope it works out. I hope it works out, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, and I also wish good luck to you in trying to do that. Maybe you can send me the links, or not the links, the level IDs. I'm guessing the system works the same way in Mario Maker 2. Maybe you can send me them, and I can play them on stream or something. You don't have to, of course, if you don't feel like sharing them. But if you make a level that you feel comfortable sharing and want to see what other people, or at least what I think of it, go ahead. Okay, how on earth do I get that chest? I can't stasis it. I realized that already, and I also dropped one of the barrels off, so that's really not good. Like, can't I? Oh man. Like, I thought I could maybe push. I thought I could maybe pull this thing off with this, but it doesn't really look like it. Like, this thing is not a physics object. It's strange. I'm better at level creation than I am at playing. That's interesting. That seems to be a thing though, because like I'm like, okay, I don't really have any source for this right now, but I'm pretty sure I've heard that like the Nintendo guys, like Shigeru Miyamoto and like other important people, they're so great at making games, but they like don't really play video games a lot, or at least they're not that good at them. And that actually does make sense, because it's a completely different skill set for creating video games and playing them. Like, there's a huge difference, and of course you could be good at both, but like there is no guarantee. Okay, that's nice. Go ahead and post them, and I hope they do well. Right. How? Do you have any ideas how to get this chest? I mean, okay, you probably wouldn't, because you haven't played this game, and I don't think you have a better grasp of the mechanics than I do. Because I have played the game. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I didn't do this on purpose, but maybe killing myself is the right approach here. Could maybe respawn something. Maybe there's something that I forgot to activate? I don't know. Okay, are the barrels? Did they respawn? No. No, they did not. This is what sucks, when you just get stuck in a point and have to resort to running around forever, not figuring anything out. Like, you can't stasis this. Am I stupid? No, you can't. So what's up with that? Could I do a bomb jump? I have no idea how to do a bomb jump, but I could try. Oh! I'm just stupid. I am a complete... No, that's the wrong thing. Break the stasis. Break the stasis. I am a complete idiot. I just assumed that because we already used this thing, we wouldn't need it anymore. But of course we do. Of course we need it still. Because take a look at this. There we go. Now we can get up there. Oh my goodness. I really did not remember this at all. And I think the last time I did this, I didn't actually use the barrel. I was just like, why are these barrels here? I don't see any use for them. I'm pretty sure I just like stepped on the switch and stasised it and then ran over here. Which is interesting, because you know, once again, a shrine or a puzzle in this game that has multiple solutions. Oh my goodness, it's the climber's bandana. We didn't have that yet, did we? Hold on, there should be a sort thing here. Does it sort by set? Sort by set? Oh, I don't even think we even have the climber set yet. Okay, so it can't really sort it together. I guess this is our first bit of climber gear, which is very nice. The climber gear is a very useful armor set in this game. That was close. So I'm certainly happy that we got it. there's so much like useful and cool armor here that you might not even realize exists because you just get it randomly at some point. Another one is the armor for electricity resistance or thunder resistance. No, electricity resistance. Yeah, which is like this whole rubber armor set. I don't remember where you get it. I have a feeling it's at the bottom right corner of the map. You get pieces of it, or at least one piece. But I am really not sure. But yeah, there's like this village down there. I think that where it rains a lot. Don't quote me on that. I played the game for a while and I never found that village, and suddenly I was like, what? There's a village here? There's this whole cool area, and there was another place there. And it's just awesome. There's this whole huge world in this game. It's nice finding them. Finding all the different places. Alrighty. I can hear the audio is being not all that great again. Do I have the ancient horse armor yet? I've never used it. But it wasn't one of the DLCs, and it lets you summon your horse to you, like teleport it to you from wherever it is. And that's a pretty nice thing, but I never got around to using it because by the time I got that, I already had... Hello? Is this the wrong thing? No, it's not. It's magnesis. Use it. By the time I got that, I already had the Master Cycle 0, so there was really no need for me to summon horses to me or even use horses. And I mean, I guess there were some cases, but like I don't know. I cannot just always summon the Master Cycle 0, but I can't. But horses can actually die. You prefer 2D games? 3D tends to hurt your eyes. That is interesting. You mean like just a 3D game like this one, like not actual freaking stereoscopic 3D? That is interesting. I haven't heard about that. I've heard like I mean, of course I've heard about people preferring 2D games because it makes sense that, like, you know, people might prefer one over the other. But 3D tends to hurt your eyes. That is very interesting. That like can actually be a thing. I guess it's like all the different movement going around and the camera rotating. I guess I could understand that. But wow, that is interesting. Haven't heard about that being a problem before. I've heard people like having trouble with stereoscopic 3D before, but like not just movement in a 3D space in a video game. That is interesting. Like, of course, people have had trouble converting to it from 2D games when they're, you know, when they're used to 2D games. But that is interesting. I am certainly intrigued by that. Okay, so shouldn't there be flowers over here on this wall? That's sort of what I was hoping to get. Hello, flowers anywhere? I'm gonna try to stasis this to see if there's any. Wow, no flowers. This was one of the places I was talking about earlier where I thought I'd need to come back and check every once in a while, but I guess this once was not in enough of a while. Okay, that didn't really make much sense. Tried to make a weird wordplay out of this, but well, it sure was weird, so something worked out. Okay. This audio is really freaking out, and I'm actually thinking of ending this stream. Not only because of that. Huh, you don't have any arrows. I guess really not a lot of time has passed in-game. Okay, thank you, Beetle. Okay, so... Okay, I'll try to change the power again. Additional power settings. Put it on balanced. Aha. Did that actually fix it? Why does it just switching back and forth? Why does that fix things? Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. Hey, have we talked to Sagessa? I don't even remember what she's all about. This area is nice and quiet, but there are still monsters wandering around, and the area near Hyrule Castle is especially dangerous. Elixirs, yeah, I know all about them. I don't know all about them, I kind of don't remember, but I think you stick some bug parts and other stuff together, and yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, but as I said, I need to cook some stuff, so that's what I'm gonna do right now. So, right, there are two things you could do. And I think right now I'm just, like you said, the best thing you could cook is something like this. Basically, any ingredient that is like, you know, gives you hearts, as in like that's its special property. Basically, if you just cook one of them, then any dish you cook will be something like this with a yellow heart next to it, which means it adds something to your health. Which means it always gives you max recovery, which is very nice. Like that's like the like you always want to have like just some ability foods like this, or that give you sneak or speed, or stamina is really useful, and different resistances. But yeah, usually in terms of food, what you really want to have is just these kinds of food, which have one of these hearty ingredients, which fill you up all the way. That's like the whole purpose of them. And of course they give you some bonus health as well. And then the other thing, if you want to make money, and you can make a lot of money like this, is if you just put 5 of these hearty ingredients together. That gives you just like a food with so much bonus health that like it's just wasted on you. Like if you have 20 hearts and then your max hearts are like 22, like I don't know, and this thing gives you like 30 bonus hearts, then of course there's going to be a bunch of bonus hearts wasted. So you don't actually want to eat that stuff. But selling that, oh boy, does it sell for a high price. At least that's how I got money in my other file. Maybe that's not the best strategy, but it sure worked for me. Anyway, right now I'm just gonna cook a couple of these just normal hearty foods with only 1 ingredient. Because yeah, you just get full recovery from this. It's nice. Just keep a bunch of those around, and whenever you're low, you can eat it. And of course, then there's Mifa's Grace, which revives you all the way as well. Right. And there's a bunch of different types of ingredients that give you full heart recovery like this as well. So right now you just saw 2 hearty radishes, small ones and big ones. And then you have also hearty truffles, big ones and small ones. And then there's hearty durians, which I actually should go get. I don't know if I have a shrine near the farming place for them. But I should go around and get those as well. So, yeah. That's a really nice way to farm for money and or just food. Just go get the durians. I don't know how often they respawn, but just every once in a while, go check out their spawning place and maybe you'll get durians. Also, that place is near one of the spawning places for one of the dragons that fly around. So since you'll probably want to farm their scales and different pieces, different loot they drop, then yeah, that's just a nice place to go to get stuff. Alright, but what I think, I'm pretty sure that I'm just going to cook a bunch of food and then I'll end the stream. Because like I don't know, I'm not really one for doing super long streams. Of course sometimes they happen, but generally I don't just sit here for like 8 hours and stream. I just do like, you know, a couple hour streams every once in a while. And I'd like to change that. I'd like to stream more often and maybe even longer. But this far that hasn't happened. Maybe it'll happen in the future. But yeah, super long streams really aren't my thing. I'm also not sure. Hold on, how much food can we actually have on us at this at one time? Whoops, sorry. I'm not really used to switching between things right here. Yeah, so there we go. We have quite a few full recovery foods right now, which is pretty nice. I think I should also make some just like normal small recovery foods. So let's go ahead and do that. If I cook, I'd like to keep some apples. I'd like to keep some of everything though, because like there could just be different things that require them. Right. So if I cook 5 Hylian shrooms, what does that give me? How much health? That's 5 hearts. Okay, so I could do like a couple of those. Like right now, I just want like smaller recovery foods that just recover less health. So like if I just need a little more, I can eat that stuff. All right, let's just cook 1 mushroom as well. That gives us 1 heart. And wow. Just cook a bunch of stuff. That would be cool if you could do more streams. Okay. Yeah, that seems to be what people generally think. And like, I honestly don't really have any specific excuse for me not doing streams. It's just, like, I'm usually really tired most days. And I don't know, just having to talk all the time and entertain people and focus on multiple things at once. Like, it's fun and it's a pretty like laid back environment. It's not some... Oh, it can't cook anymore. There we go. So I guess we've reached our limit here. But yeah, it doesn't take a huge amount of effort, but it's still something that puts a bit of pressure on me. And like, you know, that once I start a stream, I can't just be like, after 20 minutes, I can't just be like, okay, you know what? Actually, I'm not feeling like streaming right now. So it's like a bit of a dedication as well. So yeah, like when I'm just tired after a day, and like it's pretty often that I just fall asleep, and my sleep schedule is also pretty messed up. Then yeah, it's just feeling like doing a stream or recording a video, like that just doesn't usually happen. which is why I usually only stream on weekends, and not, of course, and as you've probably noticed, not on every weekend, just like pretty rarely, maybe once a month or once every 2 months, and that's something that I wish to fix. But yeah, that's just how things have been this far, and it's not ideal, and I apologize if that sucks for you, but that's just how things have been this way, and I hope they'll change. It's really only up to me, but yeah, I hope they'll change, but they might not, because, you know, there's also other things. I want to edit videos for my channel, which I also haven't really been focusing on that. Oh, look at this doggo. Can you pet them? Oh, no, you can't. I think you can feed the dog. Hold on, let me see. We gotta do that at the end of the stream. Hey, come on. Do you want... I can't pet you, sorry, the game doesn't let me. Do you know there's a whole freaking Twitter account that just that's just all about, hey, can you pet the dog in a video game? What? Did I just get the dog to be friendly with me, but I took away the meat anyway? That's not very nice. Anyway, now the dog follows me, and I don't really know what that's all about, but he sure follows me. Oh, look at the shadow moving. Oh, it's so nice. But yeah, more streams. I will try to do them, and maybe now that it's summer, I'll be able to do more. I'm not sure. I guess we'll see. But I also have multiple projects that I'm working on. So I probably should work on those as well, and there's just different things that I want to do. It's 8:25 a.m. for me. It's afternoon for you. Yeah, right now it's 15:25. So, yeah. Yeah, time zones are also a thing. Yeah, and another thing about doing streams is that, like, it's never actually guaranteed if people show up. Like, right now, 2 people showed up, and 1 person has been here for most of the stream. Like, you know, at first it was Molten Guy, Molten Gamer, something like that. The Molten Gamer, and now it's you, James. And it's nice, like, if at least 1 person is here, then that's pretty great. But there's never a guarantee. So I often end up just feeling stupid if I do a 3-hour stream and no one shows up once. And, yeah. That's just a bit weird. So, like, just a bunch of things combined. Me being tired, streaming still being a sort of a dedication. Like, just a bunch of stuff combined means that I don't stream a lot. And I hope to fix that, but like, there's really, yeah, I don't know. Streaming is something that I just do for fun, basically. There's nothing else I really get out of this. So I do it for my own fun, mostly, and also for your entertainment. And that means if I am not feeling up to streaming, I don't really have any reason to force myself to stream, because it's not like... Yeah. It's not like there's a huge amount of people relying on me to stream regularly. And it's not like I'm making any money or views or subscribers off of these streams, really. So it's just, yeah. Yeah, you understand. I would expect so. I think I've been explaining this for way too long. But, yeah, that's just the way it is. I hope to fix it. I'm not making any promises. But just know that I understand that it's not super ideal that I stream like once a month. I'll see what I can do and what I'm willing to do. But for example, like next week, there's stuff that I have to finish, and then sometime after that, what we're planning on doing is me and a bunch of other people. We're planning on watching all the Game of Thrones seasons, like just in a row, binge watching them all. So that will be like a week that's just dedicated to that. Which I don't know if that's going to happen. That will take some arranging, but you know, that's going to be interesting. I think if it happens. But you see, at that time, I probably also won't have time to stream. And then after that, there's the projects that I have. But yeah, no, from those I can obviously spare time. But then I also need to prepare D&D sessions and stuff. Your favorite streamer has decided to stop streaming, but for a good reason. He wants to spend more time with his family. Yeah, you see, there's always like these reasons. Was he like a big streamer, or she? Doesn't matter. Wait, no, you said he, so I was actually justified in using he here. Was he like a huge streamer? Because like with streamers who have like freaking hundreds or thousands of people watching them, with them it's like way harder to just like not stop streaming or not stream at some point. So for them it's an even harder decision. So that's why I'm wondering if it's like an actually famous one. You've seen and read all of the Game of Thrones. Yeah, Game of Thrones. Oh man, like you see, I'm trying to end the stream. You know what? I guess there's something I could try to do right now. Because like apparently I'm still discussing things. I wanted to end the stream, but I just sort of got into discussing things. So I guess we'll talk about Game of Thrones and then I'll end the stream because I do have some stuff to say. Game of Thrones. Yeah, I have seen all the seasons, and I have read the first 4 books. The 5th one I am currently in the middle of reading. I haven't read it in like weeks right now, but yeah. Alright, around 20 viewers, so not super huge, but bigger than me, that's for sure. So, yeah, it's not like... Yeah, basically, it probably wasn't their main source of income, I would guess. Yeah, Game of Thrones. That's the thing that's happened. Okay, so first of all, before I say anything myself, by the way, this won't change like what I actually say. I just want to know before I start talking about this, is what was your opinion on season 8? I'll just run around and go get a Korok seed in the meantime. But just what was your opinion on season 8? Then I'll talk about what I want to say. Alright, I'm not sure what the stream delay is, but that message should get across to you. Or, you know, what I said, that should get to you in just a bit. Okay, what kind of Korok seed is this? Is this the one where you need to push a boulder into a hole? Or is it one of those trees that has something to do with the Korok seed? Because the Koroks are certainly related to trees. Whoa, what was that noise? Alright. Okay. But like overall, did you like it? Did you enjoy season 8 overall? Where's the Korok seed? Also, welcome back, Molten Gamer. Wait, what was that? Did I just see something up there at the tree? Something green. Oh, it's a mushroom. Okay. Hold on, where's the freaking Korok seed? Let me check the map out again. It should be right... What? It actually is in this tree. What? Where? Hello? Am I stupid? Where's the thing? Where's the Korok seed? Wait, am I hearing Blood Moon sounds? What? Where? Where is the Korok seed? It's like literally showing on the map. It's showing it's in the tree. What does it say about it here? Push a rock downhill and through the... Oh my goodness. We have to push the rock between them. Alright, yeah, there is incest in the series, that's for sure. But that's really no critique on the series itself. That's just the thing that happens. Like, you know, if a character murders someone in a series, that's... You don't say the series is bad now. Anyway, James, are you going to give your opinion on season 8 or not? Like, you said you thought you should have gotten the throne, but like overall, what did you think of it? Were you satisfied? This isn't really all that important. I'm gonna talk about my own opinion anyway. I just sort of wanted to hear yours before. Tyrion is still your favorite character. Yeah, it's just what happens. It just happens. No, but my point is, just because something happens, something bad happens in a movie or a series doesn't mean the movie is bad. It just means like the character. Like, if a character murders someone, that doesn't mean the movie murdered someone. It means the character murdered someone, and then it just matters how the movie handles the character and the everything else, the whole situation. Okay, so you're not really giving a clear answer. I'm just gonna talk about my experience. And the Molten Gamer, I was about to end the stream, but then Game of Thrones somehow came up, and I wanted to say stuff about it. So that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna talk about my opinions and everything, and then I will end the stream. So how things happened was, like, Game of Thrones has been a thing since like 2011, I think. And I heard, yeah, of course I heard about it, and it was a pretty famous thing. But I never really got into it until like last year or 2 years before that. I don't know. Definitely haven't known about it for a while. You're satisfied the series is over. Alright, anyway, yeah, so I got into it and I watched it and I really loved it. It was incredible, and I won't get into... Wait, okay, I will say if I get into spoilers, but right now I don't think I will. But yeah, I just really loved the way things happened and all the stuff. And then you know, I watched when I watched it, season 7 was out already. Season 8 wasn't, because you know season 8 came out really recently. And yeah, like I could definitely notice that the quality started getting a bit worse, but I wasn't actually super bothered by it like everyone else was, as I found out when I went on the internet. And yeah, I didn't really watch any discussions or things like that. And yeah, then I started reading the books in July, and I noticed some of the changes, and didn't really have any strong opinions. Basically, at that point, what I thought of the series was that, like, okay, yeah, the quality starts going down somewhere after the 4th season, but it's still, my opinion was that, okay, it's still better than the majority of TV shows out there. And yeah, that it's only getting worse by Game of Thrones standards. That it by itself, it's actually still good. That was my opinion until season 8 came out. And then season 8 happened, and the first 2 episodes I didn't really have a strong opinion on them. Like, the other people seemed to not like them, but later on I've watched criticisms and I've understood them, and I agreed with what people are saying. But the point is, when I watched the first 2 episodes of season 8, I didn't really have any huge problems with them. And then episode 3. Okay, so I thought, like, you know, the thing with season 8 is everything about the series is like of exceptional quality. Everything except the writing, which is like a very common thing to say now. But yeah, like that's the thing. Like the cinematography, the visuals, like everything is really impressive. The effects, and like there's just so much worth putting into this. Like all that work, all the people are doing, except for the writers. The writing is just, it's just the biggest thing that started bothering me was during the third season 8 episode 3, where just these people are getting overwhelmed by enemies, and like there seems to be even conscious decisions. Okay, I can choose, this guy is dying, I can go save him or do the other thing, do another thing. I'm really trying to avoid spoilers right here. And then oh nope, no one's dead, even though we showed these guys getting overwhelmed by things. Like, Game of Thrones was always about having grounded rules that that the series adheres to. And if you make a stupid thing, stupid choice, you have to face the consequences. You have to know how to play the Game of Thrones. You have to be clever to survive. Like, that is a brutal world. And now there's these people who can just cry down on the ground in the middle of the battle while enemies are literally on top of them. And oh, whoop, nope, they're fine. And other people, you show them just like earlier. All these like sort of nonsensical tropes that existed in fantasy. Game of Thrones was all about like not you know, just rejecting those and actually having things make sense. And now it seems like they're like, oh no, now we're actually like the tropes. Now they're embracing the tropes so much that, oh no, they weren't bad before. Now we're like just doing them 10 times over. And it's yeah, it's just crazy. Where's the car exit? Oh wait, I got it. Right, so there's one over here as well. And it's just like, there's so many plot holes or like logical mistakes and whatnot. And like, okay, you know what? There are thousands of videos, well, probably, maybe not literally thousands, but there are so many great videos that are analyzing and explaining this stuff way better than I can. But basically, up until season 8, all the mistakes that the show had done, which I now have realized there are many since reading the books and watching other people discuss things and analyze different parts of the story. But basically, I wasn't bothered by that because I'm usually not a very critical watcher. But season 8 and especially the last 4 episodes were just hold on, 4. That is, yeah, right. The last 4, they just sort of made me really realize, like, okay, earlier I thought, okay, it's just getting bad by Game of Thrones standards, but no, this is like actually just bad in general now. And it is really sad for me, because Game of Thrones could have been something so amazing. The first seasons did such an amazing job, and it is actually honestly heartbreaking how something can go downhill like that. Yeah, characters too, and character arcs were broken. Like, seriously, I would love to talk about this, but the point is, there are other people who have talked about this so much better, and like analyzed this way deeper than I ever could. But the point is, yeah, now, okay, that is an interesting point that I heard someone make. Now, Jon Snow or Daenerys or anyone else, Tyrion, as a character, they don't exist anymore. Now, just the actors exist for the showrunners, and they try to just like put them into situations where they can make these emoting faces. They're not acting; they're just emoting. This is what the channel, The Dragon Demands. That's the point he made, and I think it makes a lot of sense. And you see, here's the thing: earlier in interviews with George R.R. Martin, the whole thing was that he hated he disliked, and he tried to not do the fantasy trope of where there's the hero and his 6 friends, and they go into an adventure, and no one gets hurt. Maybe some side character gets shot in the face with an arrow, but you know the heroes aren't going to die, and that's what Game of Thrones was all about. Like, if the hero gets into an impossible to escape situation, he doesn't miraculously escape from it. He got into the situation probably from his own faults, or maybe by someone betraying him. Anyway, they can't get out of an impossible situation. And there are consequences to your actions. And now, in the commentary tracks for Season 8, the showrunners are literally saying, like, oh, you see, this character is in trouble, but you know they're not going to die. What? You're not supposed to know that. That was exactly like one of the main things that Game of Thrones was about. Like, actually realistic choices and consequences to things. The world was grounded, and, like, it just feels different. Also, the pacing. They're just sort of jumping and teleporting across the whole world now. And the dialogue, like, they don't know how to write dialogue, so they just don't. And they ignore so many plot threads, and basically they just want to move on. They were given a lot of time to do this and money, but they were just like, okay, no, we're just going to do 2 short seasons, we're going to finish the series off, and we're going to go do Star Wars now. And yeah, it was incredibly rushed. That for sure. Like, it just feels like a completely different show in terms of, like, just the way it moves. Like, that's something I can't really describe, but earlier you would have, like, okay, this thing is happening, and you felt the time was progressing at some sort of a normal rate, and of course you'd have time jumps, but it didn't feel like you're about to break your neck from being thrown down a cliff with rockets attached to your back. Like, it felt like a real world. Things were moving, other people heard about events, different actions from important characters that affected other things. Like, if there was a battle, you heard, people were affected by it. And word didn't travel instantly. The ravens took time to fly across, but nope, we're gonna just have teleporting characters, and characters that are stupid, and characters that do literally the opposite things of what they would have done earlier. The characters don't exist anymore. Now it's just the actors, and what kind of cool or interesting thing we can make them do and react to now. And like, we're just gonna make these epic scale battles, and yeah, you know what? It's great that you did all those practical effects and CGI, and like everything looks great and nice, but if it doesn't make sense, it doesn't matter. Season 8, episode 5, when they want you to feel this emotion, like, oh no, what is happening? I literally burst out laughing. Like, that has never happened before. But with their nonsensical decisions, they had broken the immersion for me so much that I literally just burst out laughing when they probably would have expected me to start crying. And like, I don't know what changed. Like, of course they ran out of book material at some point. So they, apparently they couldn't come up with things well enough on their own, so the quality dropped. But like, that can't be all, because they still did a good job adapting the stuff. Like, the first 4 seasons, there are changes that some people complain about, but overall they were still like incredibly great seasons. They were, and like, you can just play like 2 seconds of a music piece from an episode, and I'll be like, you can probably get me to the edge of tears, because like, it's just all the emotion and everything that piece of music can carry with it. You probably know what piece of music I mean right now, but like, seriously, just thinking back to any of the great moments from the previous seasons, and yeah, there have been changes that were made. Seriously, there's a lot of great analysis. Apparently, somewhere between season 3 and season 4, Okay, so the general consensus is that the quality started dropping in after season 4, and then it just sort of goes exponentially worse, and in season 8 it just freaking takes a nosedive. The quality takes a nosedive down into the abyss. But, yeah, apparently between season 3 and 4, that's when they realized... that, okay, we're not gonna... The books will not be finished before we finish the TV show, and we'll have to make their own things. That's like when Martin sat down with the showrunners and told them like the general outline he has for things. He didn't have all the details. He's a Gardner writer. He doesn't have all the plot points planned out, but he does know the general gist of things. Like before, he knew the Red Wedding was going to happen when it was writing the first books, or at least that's what I heard. The point is, yeah, that's when a big change in the show happened. And there were setups in the first 3 seasons that just never go anywhere. They've wasted like 40 minutes of screen time on setting up something, and it just goes nowhere. They just abandon it because they decided, okay, we're not gonna adapt the books that way. We're gonna make changes now. And from season 3 onwards, something changed. And of course, the quality, like season 4 was still a really great season, but some changes start showing there, and like then it just goes downhill. Like everything just goes, and that's not great, you know. For example, they completely, some minor changes which might not seem huge at first, they can like have huge ripple effects for everything because it's a coherent world, or it's supposed to be a coherent world that makes sense, and decisions have consequences and whatnot. And you know, they were setting up the Taisha reveal for Tyrion, and they just sort of abandoned it when Tyrion. Well, you know what happens. They were setting the Taisha reveal up in the first 3 seasons, and then who's Taisha doesn't really matter. We're all about Shay now, and just like they keep trying to change things, and at first they seem like minor changes, but eventually all the changes add up, and things make no sense or are just worse for it. And like, I'm not saying I could have done better. Like writing well is a really hard thing to do, but it seems like they are not even trying sometimes. Like they're just, okay, we're not about writing the characters, we're just, okay, how can we make this actor do a cool thing? And yeah, basically season 8 was incredibly disappointing for me. And looking back from season 8, I just it sort of makes you view all the previous seasons in a new light. But yeah, I think I've said all I really can say. I probably have more stuff to say, but like there are other people who have said pretty much the same things exactly as I'm saying right here. So like I don't think I could say it better than they have, because there's lots of discussion. As I mentioned, the Dragon Demands. There's also Ideas of Ice and Fire. There's just a bunch of channels who know way more about the world and analyze it way better than I could. So yeah, just go there for the different analysis of characters and why decisions don't make sense. But the point is, yeah, season 8 was where like everything, like let's say in season 4, the tiny changes they made, they just made like a really tiny crack in the eggshell, and it didn't affect the egg. Looked still perfectly nice, a solid, nice egg, 10 out of 10 egg. And then the cracks sort of started expanding a little in season 5 and 6, and some cracks were bigger than others. And then in season 7 and in season 7, the whole egg cracked, and in season 8, it's just freaking no more egg. It's freaking splattered down on the floor. I don't know. Actually, I sort of like that analogy, but yeah, it's not easy writing things, but it sometimes seriously feels like they're not even trying. Like when fans come up with better and more coherent things, and like things that you could change with just a tiny bit of thought, like thinking for 1 minute how you could try to do things better. When things can be improved that easily, then it's just sort of it's very disappointing, because there's all this money and time wasted, and like you can't really change this now. Maybe they can try the whole series again in 10 years, but then it'll be different actors, and like the thing right now is just the way it is. Like there's the whole petition thing to change the series, but that's not going to happen. You can't do that like that. There's no way that's going to happen. And yeah, I signed it, but that's more about just making a point that we don't accept this. This is not okay. This is not because someone actually expects HBO to redo the series. That's like seriously not going to happen. And it really sucks for the actors too. Yeah, okay, bye. I'm wrapping up anyway, so it doesn't really matter if you leave right now. I'm just gonna finish what I'm saying. So, bye. Thanks for hanging out. And, what was I saying? Yeah, and all these actors as well. Like, they've been part of a great thing. It is a huge undertaking, and they've put in so much effort. And I don't even know what their point of view on this is. I know at least some of them are critical of the choices that have been taken by the showrunners and writers. Or I'm pretty sure they're the same thing now anyway. But yeah, it just sucks. Like if you were even a part of such a thing, and that had a potential to be something, one of the best TV series ever, one of the best stories ever. And then some people, because of either their own incompetence or their ego or whatever the cause was, they just ruined it. And now you're just sat there and like, okay, I guess that's my chance gone to be a part of this great thing. Like this thing could have been great, it just wasn't great. And what do I do now? I can't do anything. Maybe in the future some people will get a chance to be part of this again. But I honestly really feel sorry for the actors and also everyone else who worked on this and put in so much effort. And oh, nope. We just wrote a couple things differently on a page and that can ruin everything. And no, they didn't just write a couple things differently. They wrote whole freaking seasons differently. And just ruined everything. And it just sucks that so much time and money and effort has been wasted. Creating something that's just not that great. And I just feel sorry for everyone involved. And also for, you know, just so much potential wasted. That's the saddest thing. If this thing had been shit from the beginning, I wouldn't care. Because, like, no one would have even started caring about this. And even the book readers wouldn't have cared. Because they're like, okay, this thing is just not good from the beginning. Doesn't matter. But the fact that it started out so well, that's what's disappointing about this. Because you had all the right things. And HBO was ready to give you all the money and time. And, oh, whoops. Whoops. We didn't do it. We just screwed it all up. And as I said, I'm sure it wouldn't have been easy to do it perfectly. But come on, even doing it way better would have been easy. Like, yeah, it's just unfortunate. But I could go on forever, and other people have already gone on forever, so just go listen to them. Some examples are The Dragon Demands and Ideas of Ice and Fire, and there's other people, just all kinds of random YouTube channels have been doing videos on Season 8 and Game of Thrones, because this thing was just so disappointing. So yeah, just go watch them. Lots of analysis with like actual sources as well, and people who articulate their opinions and thoughts way better than I have done here. So just go check them out. I gave you my opinions and that I just generally agree with what people are saying. Okay, you shouldn't really ever say that because you never know that there could be some part of the general opinion that you completely disagree with, and then I'll just look stupid because I said I do agree with it. But yeah, the general thing is Season 8 was incredibly disappointing, and it also got me to look back on the previous seasons and reflect that some things about them weren't as great as they were. And, yeah. I guess that's it. Also, thanks for watching this Breath of the Wild stream, where half the stream I didn't really do anything. We didn't make a lot of progress. I just got a couple of Korok seeds. But you know what? I still had a fun time, and I think the people who were here as well, did as well. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I hope they did anyway. They hung out for a lot of the stream. So thanks for being here, and anyone who's watching this later. Thanks for hanging out. I had fun, even though I didn't make a lot of progress. Maybe next time we will make more progress, and I will try to stream more often. We'll see how that goes. And I've said this multiple times already, but yeah, I will try to stream more often. Hopefully it works out. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time in another Breath of the Wild stream, or maybe another stream. You know what? I could do Smash next time. Who knows? We'll see how things go. Thanks for watching. Peace out. I really need to stop like rambling on about the same thing. That's kind of stupid. Bye.